I call forth the presence of Mother Gaia, the ancient earth, and the wisdom of my higher self. May these messages flow in truth, love, and clarity for the highest good of all beings. I welcome the watchers of the soil, the whispers of the wind, the fire of soul, and the cleansing waters. This reading is a sacred ceremony. May it reach the ones who need it, and so it is.
Hi guys, welcome to this new reading. So, this reading is going to be about how you will recognize your future spouse. Okay, so we have four piles, and this is a bit odd one out kind of question. Okay, so pile one we have the moon dust tarot. Let me zoom in. Pile two we have the Kawaii tarot. And pile 3 we have the spirit animal oracle. And pile 4 we have this beautiful jade plant. Okay, so these are the four piles. Choose your piles intuitively, and I shall see you on the click of your reading. Hi, group ones. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome to your reading. Without further ado, let's begin your reading. Universe, please connect me with my group one's energy and show me how will they recognize their future spouse. Let me shuffle the decks properly. And while I'm shuffling, please put your intentions out that you want to know about your future spouse. Okay. Group one's universe. How will my group ones recognize their future spouse? How will they recognize their future spouse? Okay, we already have a card, Eight of Pentacles. I really like this energy. For some of you, you could be Capricorn or Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Oh my god, yes. Saturn could be your Atma Karaka or Dara Karaka, especially Dara Karaka. Okay, and Ace of Pentacles. Wow. How will you recognize your future spouse? They are very clear coming up here in the reading. I'll tell you how. This is a certain characteristics and behavior traits that the universe is showing me. And this is a very kind of Saturnian energy. And bottom we have Eight of Cups. One thing that I'm going to say about your future spouse is that they are not going to be someone who is a nepo baby or someone who avoids hard work or who avoids putting in the work. And I'm so happy for you. I hope you truly realize the worth in this person, and he or she does the same to you, because they are very hardworking person. They have never had it easy in their lives. Okay, this is how you will know it. They will come as if they are workaholic in the beginning. No, they are not workaholic. They just did not have, with the Eight of Cups, yeah, Six of Pentacles. They did not have, excuse me, the luxuries that you and I do. Okay, they have had it tough in their lives. They have to fight double time. They have to put in double the effort for anything if they want it. So I'm really feeling they either might be of a backward class, lower caste, or what we call as backward ethnicity. These are not my opinions, okay? I'm totally against it. But I'm just trying to say it because usually, let's say in India, if you come from SC, ST, OBCs, okay, backward classes, backward castes, etc., you have to struggle more than the ones at top. It is basically the class and caste system, the social stratification. So basically, they belong to a lower part in the social stratification. If not, they just had a very tough childhood. Okay, they did not have it easy. I'm being shown Logan from Off Campus. I haven't read the book, but if you see the show Off Campus, this isn't a spoiler, okay? Although Logan is at par with Garrett, Garrett is a nepo baby. Okay, like his father is a hockey legend himself, and so he has the benefits, but Logan does not. Logan is surviving on his scholarship, etc., and he has to work really hard more than Garrett to even secure any sponsorships or advertisements or sign any contracts, etc. You know what I mean, okay? So they are that. And you will also meet them. Oh wow, I love the imagery, because I was gonna say about work, like you're not gonna meet them soon. And I got Saturn Darakaraka as your person, and Saturn, as we know, matures around 28 to 30, basically the later periods, the marriage period. So I'm really getting the time when you both meet. They are stable, okay? They might be elder than you, okay? There might be an age gap, older than you, or just very mature than you. And I can see that you either meet them through business meetings or things like that, or you both are very secure in your career. Okay, you are at a stable position in your career. You both are well grounded in your career, and especially your person. And because they have put in the work, oh my god, I don't want to give in to your dillalu, but if this is your fantasy, I see it coming true, like Christian Grey, or you meeting and falling in love with the CEO or head of the company. Because I was about to say that because your person is so hardworking, by the time you meet them, they are very at top in their career, in a very high position. And my eyes went to the emperor. Emperor is what? The ultimate apex authoritative figure. So we are talking about CEO, head of the company, head of the project management, not even project head, but like above, even above that, even above that, like basically CEO like. Okay, so they are that, and because they are Saturn Darakaraka, yes, there are no cups here apart from the Eight of Cups, and we have Temperance. Saturn Tarakaraka also says that your person or your husband, if you do not have Saturn Daraka, do not worry. These might be the traits that your person is embodying. Okay, so just check up Saturn Darakaraka and the spouse's traits, you will get it. They might not be emotionally expressive, emotionally romantic like King of Wands or Shah Rukh Khan in his movies, but he's gonna come through in real ways, like the King of Pentacles and like the Emperor. He's gonna provide for you, he's gonna be there for you, he's gonna be there with you. If you are pregnant, he's gonna make sure that you get the best room in the best hospital. He's not gonna look at the balance, he's not gonna look at the bank account, not the money. He's gonna make sure that you get the best of everything that this world has to offer. I'm being shown Ambani, Mukesh Ambani. He does not, or, let's be honest, he's not handsome, okay? Like, he does not have the looks, but he's a stable man. He's a committed man. He's a traditional man. He might not be emotionally expressive, but he's a man who is consistent. He's a man who shows up, who provides, who takes responsibilities, who is dutiful, who does not leave when things get hard. That is your person. That is the resilience that they carry, the perseverance. Despite the challenges, despite the blockages, they're gonna move forward. And one thing about your connection, because if indeed your Saturn is Darakaraka, even if not, I do heavily like I know Saturn's energy, okay? So if Saturn wasn't prominent in your chart or in your person's chart, I wouldn't be getting it so strongly. Your relationship might have themes around pushing through hurdles, pushing through initial challenges, because Saturn is someone who will test through trials and tribulations in the beginning. He will throw endless challenges on your way, but when he gives results like no other. Not Sun, not Moon, not Jupiter. When Saturn gives, it is built on consistency, efforts, and it lasts the test of time. That is your person. This is going to be the theme around. And if you are like, I don't really want this kind of husband or wife, this isn't your pile, because this is what you deeply desire. Not like, even if he's not, again, what I mean by romantic is Shah Rukh Khan level of romance. Okay, the big Hollywood Bollywood gestures, those kind of stuff. Even if you don't get it, you are okay, but you are not okay if a man is not consistent, if he's not putting in the efforts, if he's not doing his responsibilities. Like, he's not a man child, you don't need to tell him what he should be doing. Okay, he's a man, he knows what he should be doing, is what your future spouse is going to be like. So initially when you meet, they will be the one to take you on dates, they will be the one to plan. Like, I'm telling you, they will not let you do things because they know it's not your job. You're not I mean, you could be masculine, take however it resonates, but what I'm trying to say is, if you are feminine and they're masculine, they know you being feminine, your job is to sit back and fucking relax, not, bulldozing stuff, building homes, and I don't know, worrying about money, etc. That's masculine. Okay, that is your person. Another thing that because Saturn is my Darakaraka, Saturn is Vargu, like Saturn is my father. I'm heavily Saturn dominant, okay? He will have the emotional balance, especially emotional resilience needed for a marriage to last. Don't be delulu. Marriage takes work. Okay, marriage takes efforts. You need to be consistent. The love fades away, the affection, the attachment fades away. What stays when you start waking up next to each other and constantly being around each other 24/7 for, I don't know, 3, 4, 5, 10 years? That is Saturn Darakaraka. The emotional resilience. They are a person you can spend a lifetime together with because they come through, they are stable. I want you to understand that. And they bring in something of value, quality, and worth to the table. They will never leave you astray. This is someone I highly doubt they will ever cheat on you because even for your person, marriage is going to be like a contract. Like if I commit to you, I commit to you, period. And this is not saying that you or your person are gonna be in loveless marriage, but let's say if you guys are facing downs in your relationship or marriage, okay, if you are going through back to back negativities, they're not gonna leave. They're not gonna look to other women to, satisfy or distract. No, they're not it. They're gonna work, they're gonna stick through it. Like they are Saturn through and through, or at least they carry strong, your relationship carries strong Saturnian energy. This is a person's energy, and I truly want you to embody this as well because, as they say, the biggest love advice is to become the future spouse you're looking for. To become it so that you attract the same. But it's like, even if I'm going through hell, it is my hell and I'm not leaving it. I'm not abandoning my person. Okay? I don't want to leave you astray. Let me see some emotional depth from your person. Emotional depths about my group one's person, their future spouse. What did I say? We have the Four of Cups, the Seven of Cups. Don't be afraid of Seven of Cups. The King of Swords and the Four of Swords. They're not someone who expresses a lot. Oh my God. They are someone who are very closed off. Like, they don't reveal their emotions so much. They feel deeply with the Seven of Cups, okay? They feel deeply, but they are not like the big gestures one. But what I'm happy about is we have the Six of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the Three of Wands, the High Priestess, the King of Wands, King and Queen of Wands both. They also could be Scorpio as well. They are not expressive on the outsides, but inside the bedroom they will be expressive. Like, they will be intimate. They do not have fear of intimacy. Intimacy, sexual relationship, and expression are completely different things. You both will share intimacy like no other. They will be vulnerable with you in the bedroom. They will tell you their feelings, and no, it's not gonna be always, but you will see instances with your future spouse where they come home tired, or when you guys, are having a good time or are vulnerable with each other in the bedroom. They're gonna reveal things to you. They're gonna tell you about the hardships they went through. their struggles, what they feel, what hurt them, etc. So if you're looking for, like, I don't even think you're looking for, and if you're like, I don't want this person, this isn't your pile. This isn't your pile. Okay, so they are not emotionally expressive, but they're open to vulnerability and intimacy, and that is what you both and your marriage will share. They are highly intellectual, intelligent, and they use their logic in the day to day world, and not like they imagine the emperor, the king. The king cannot let his emotions rule him. The king needs to be intellectual, analytical, and logical in his decisions to rule the kingdom. That is a person, but they also hold the balance. They might withdraw at times, but they realize that their withdrawal upsets you, or their withdrawal is not fine, and hence they will come forth to express. Leo in the first house, they are very charismatic in nature. Okay, they're very charismatic, they're very handsome. I see them having thick hairs, thick beards, if you like bearded men. Okay, tell me more. We have, oh my god, yeah, see, Cancer and second house. Wow, Cancer could be in the second house as well. They're very emotional with you. They share a very emotional past with their mother, or they have not mother wound, but they are in touch with the feminine. Okay, but they don't show it outside. They don't show it outside. They're gonna show only to you because you are his woman. For initials, we have IU, Y, R, E, J, P, B. Okay? Your initial, their initial, or I don't know, something like that. Tell me more about how will my group ones recognize their future spouse? How will you recognize a future spouse? We have embraced the, what did I tell you, my loves? The in between, they, wow, thank you, spirits. You know, at times, everybody, okay, every single person, every single relationship goes through a phase of limbo where the old has died, the new isn't born, and there's this in between. They're not gonna leave you, they're not gonna abandon you, they're gonna stick through, clear out the clutter. Yes, they are someone who, like, your person, your spouse is someone, let's say you're going through a rough patch, rather than running away or shutting down, they will come, they will make you calm, and they will sit, they will say, babe, let us sit together, let us discuss what's the matter, how do you feel, did I hurt you, tell me where did I hurt you, if I hurt you I'm gonna rectify it, I apologize for hurting you, tell me how did I do it, how did I hurt you, I will keep in mind the next time. And they are the ones, if they say sorry, they mean it, and they will not repeat it again. They will not, like, this is a man, this is a household man, like, oh man, this is not delulu, guys. Like, I'm simping for this person. Give with gratitude and grace. Yes, they are very down to earth as well, and this coming with the Temperance card. They do not have ego. They're very, very, very down to earth. The abundant universe will provide. Because I'm also being shown Ratan Tata now, because they are so abundant, because they are so grateful, they are filled with kindness and love, the universe gives back to them. And it is your good karma that you're receiving such a good spouse. Now is a lucky time. I'm hearing they won't waste their time on you. Like, if they like you, if they love you, and once it's clear to them that they want to spend their life with you, they're not going to waste any time. Okay. Hmm. This is a person who just does not speak. They prove with their words. They prove with their words. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. So yeah, this is what I have for you. Thank you so much, my group ones. If you did like this reading, please do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. And I'm just so mesmerized by a person's personality and character. Like, they are a man of character, they really are a man of character. Thank you, guys. I'm so happy for you. I'll see you soon. Bye. Hey there, group twos. Welcome to your reading. Thank you so much for being here and for choosing this reading. So, without further ado, let's begin and see how will you recognize your future spouse. Let me just shuffle the cards. How will you recognize your future spouse? Universe, please connect me to my group twos and show me how will they connect with their future spouse. Oh, we have judgment. I like it. Four of Pentacles. King of Wands, the Emperor. You might want to check group one as well because, oh my god, yeah, check group one. Group one had the same message, they literally had the same cards. Death. I want to clarify the death only. Clarify the death for me, universe. The death card. Wow, we have so many fours, and I actually love that for you. Four, 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 four. Clarify the death. Oh, we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. Hmm. Oh, yeah, this is basically like group ones. Group one was a pretty amazing reading, so if you did want to check it out, you could. There could be messages for you, there could be some signs or something that you need to know. First things first, with the death and the King of Pentacles in reverse, it is about you, okay? And I love this for you. I don't know, my collective or the people who I am reading for are very Saturn dominant. And there's this sense coming that in your life, before you get married to your person, you might go through many unhealthy relationships or relationships that don't last long. You might get your heart broken. Basically, you will have experience in relationships where from those relationships and situations you will learn maturity. And that is important for you, and this is Saturn's teaching. Okay, so you might meet your person during your Saturn return. This even could be only if you want, only if you're open to it. It isn't a force. I'm hearing only if you're open to it. You might have an arranged marriage, and your person will actually be someone who is nice, kind, compassionate, and not a person who is a patriarch. Okay, they are not patriarch. They might not be a feminist, but at least they're not a patriarch. Only if you opt for arranged marriage. It is only if you opt. Okay, so you will go through many phases of maturity. Because with the King of Pentacles, I'm hearing you had to face unstable relationships and emotionally unavailable people to really realize the patterns while choosing someone. Okay, patterns while deciding a life partner. Heavy Saturn influence again. Saturn in the seventh, Saturn with the seventh lord, Saturn or the seventh lord in Saturn's sign, and Saturn aspecting it, things like that. Or you yourself might be in Capricorn or Aquarius ascendant. Okay, so there's this, or your Saturn could be, I'm sorry, Saturn could be Vargotam, your Atmakaraka, your Dharakaraka. Okay, there's this sense coming where Saturn wants you. I should really rename this title as "What Saturn Wants You to Learn Before You Get Married." But anyway, so basically, what you really need to learn in this life and regarding karma and around relationships is that you should think from a grounded, practical, and logical perspective rather than rather than completely following your emotions, heart, and allowing them to control you. Because emotions are fluctuative in nature. Emotions fluctuate. They are ever changing like the tides and waves. They are never strong and stable. Hence, it is recommended to never take decisions based on emotions. So you had to go through many trials and tribulations, and you might have been someone who have faced patriarchy, huge patriarchy, heavy patriarchy. Not like society mansplaining you or being anti-feminist, basically patriarchy, not just society, but I feel even in your life, you might have dealt with strong authoritarian figures, people who try to control you. If you are a woman, tell you what a woman should do, shouldn't do, how to speak, when to speak. And you need to go through a transformative phase of bringing yourself out from that and into your own sovereignty. That is key here. Because if you don't find your own sovereignty, you will end up in a codependent relationship with a toxic, unhealthy narc. And you won't even realize it until it has been, I don't know, years. So that is the first thing how you will recognize that your future spouse is here is when you will start feeling comfortable within yourself. You will be like, I feel confident. I am a sovereign now. I am the sole authority internally and externally. Nobody else rules me. I rule myself. You will have gained financial independence, emotional, psychological, material independence in your life. Where even if you start with a low salary, you are like, at least I can afford the worst possible room, like I don't know, where you charge 4,000 rupees rent. Yes, I personally know like hostels, etc., PGs in India where they charge 4,000 for a month, including food, etc., and those are good accommodations, at least the ones I have seen. So things like that, and you will be like, you will be at a place where you're like, I'm fine living on just dal chawal and roti sabzi, and what matters really is that it is my own. I am my own sovereign and independent. I'm not dependent on someone else to provide for my life. Okay, so you will, that is a must have. Like, that is a must have before you meet your person. If you're here maybe wondering about someone else, this isn't a yes or no reading where I'm predicting whether or not you will get married to them. But even if you do have a person in mind, you need and you must reach this place in your life to even start talking about your marriage. Okay, again, like, this is heavy Saturn influence. Same was with the pile one. Other things, you will become very, very introvert. Okay, so you might want to check pile one, because from pile two, which is you, I'm getting your energy more, where I'm explaining where you will be at. But pile two was like I was telling them about their person, how they will be. I do not have a specific question, I go how the energies and cards tell me. So this is yours, and you and the person mirror each other, might mirror. So please check out pile one as well, okay? If you resonate with this, definitely check out pile one. So you will be at a very introvert or introspective phase of yours, where you don't enjoy, these are the kind of things you hear or watch in reels and shorts, where they talk about adulting, adulthood, where they say things like adulthood teaches you that having less friends but quality friends are important, not the quantity, etc. So you will be at peace with being with yourself, with being alone. You are okay with yourself, you enjoy your own company, and you don't seek out validation or distractions outside. You will be someone, like, I'm not saying you might not go outside, but let's say you have had a tired week, and instead of going out to party, you will choose to stay in, eat more home cooked meals, live a more calm, peaceful, and silent life with the Four of Swords. Okay? And because you have reached a place of inner security, safety, and stability, that is what you seek out in a partner with the Emperor. You will be at a point, this is a must, okay? You must be at a point where you know yourself completely and you are content with yourself. And because you know who you are, you also know what kind of partner, what what kind of partner you would like to have in life. Okay? I'm so sorry, I'm just being disturbed by the child crying. I just hate, I'm so sorry I had to pause. I just hate when kids cry and the parents are dismissive. Oh my god. Like, I have healed my inner child, so I get really pissed off when people are like, oh my god, stop crying. Like, don't push their emotions down. Okay, back to our reading. So sorry, guys, so sorry. So, because you know who you are aware what you want in a person. Okay, King. Something about your person, they are going to be very attractive. Look at that. We have the Queen of Wands. Wow, coming out. Wow. You might meet online, or you might start at friends or in a talkative phase, but there will be initial attraction, okay, with each other. Okay. Yeah, again with the Four of Pentacles, there is this message of you becoming financially independent, financially stable. Okay, you're financially stable, and second, with the Judgment, you won't be the person you are right now when you meet your person. You will be very mature. That is maturity, and
Literally, I'm getting ages around 28 to 30 when you will meet them truly. Because with the judgment again, there is this Saturnian energy. Okay, Saturn is like the big bad judge out there. And I'm hearing that before you choose your life partner, you must choose yourself. You must. So I see instances of forgiving yourself, stopping self abandonment, self betrayal, trusting yourself more, and becoming a complete soul. And the fact we have the King and Queen of Wands is that you are a match. Even, like I said, even if this becomes an arranged marriage, you are a match with each other. Okay, you won't be like, let's say you are a feminist and you won't marry a patriarch. Okay, so things like that. We have reunion, yeah, because I picked up an energy where not all of you, but some of you do still have someone in mind from the past. You guys might have met at a time or when you both were really young, or this person did not understand the responsibilities and efforts that went into the relationship, and because of that the relationship might have ended, where like the person was not taking responsibilities, they were not putting in efforts, etc., so you had to leave or things just ended. Okay, and if this is, and if you are open, only if you are open, I see someone from your past coming back and you getting married to them, because this is how you will know if they were to come changed, you still hold unconditional love for them. And it's not like they must come, it's like if they coming changed, you will be open to them, but you're not waiting for them. Okay, tell me more. For, oh my god, didn't I say forgiveness of the judgment? This needs to go near judgment. Yeah, forgiveness. So, forgiving yourself, forgiving others, and healing. There will be a lot of healing. Okay, any bad habits, bad patterns that you have right now will not be continuing. You and your person are meant to be, like, you are destined. Again, bottom shadows side healing, and like I said, because we have judgment, emperor, death, especially death, it is destined for you to go through a transformational phase before you meet your person or before you get married. Okay, let's see more. How will you choose recognize the future spouse? How will you see? I'm struggling to find the right path. If you don't know what your path is, how can you choose a partner to walk that path with? You know, a companion. How can you choose a companion when you're not even sure about your life? We have number 22 again, four twos, unity. This is a partnership. Truth transcends illusion. This is a motto for Saturn. You must get out of your, take time out at the bottom. You must get out of your fantasy view of relationship, the Bollywood view of it, and become realistic. Okay, what you truly want in a partner. The love fades away, the attachment, the affection, you know, all the shiny, glittery things will fade away. The character will stay. Saturn wants you to look at the character and not the fantasy or the face. Oh my god, these are the literal cards, exact three cards from pile one. I mean, you gotta watch pile one, like really. Embrace the in between. Now is a lucky time. Clear, yeah, embrace the in between, like I said. You will be comfortable with yourself. You wouldn't be waiting or looking out for someone else to fill a void, fill your cup. You will be very at peace. You will be at a very sovereign place. Sovereign is not just independence. Sovereignty is also self-sufficiency, where you don't need to have a partner, but you can choose to. You can want to have a companion if you would like. Okay. Before, again, the same message, before you meet your person, there has to be the cluttering cleared out. Maybe you smoke, you drink, or you are very judgmental, egoistic right now. You have strong opinions of people. You like hearing gossip. You know, the spill bee and gossip channels on YouTube, Splits Villa, Big Boss, certain things like that. The gossip thing. You wouldn't be like that. You will be at a much more spiritually enlightened place when you meet your person. That is maturity, basically, what I'm trying to say. Okay, maturity. Now is a lucky time. Why is now is a lucky time? Oh, I'm hearing now is a lucky time to bring in the changes you want, because there is something like there is I'm being shown like this is an example. Okay, you want to renovate your apartment, your home, you want to paint the walls new, you want to give it a new aesthetic, a new look, and now is a lucky time to do that. Okay, I'm going to roll out the dice to see any placements of you or your persons. We have Taurus in the 8th house. 8th house is also Scorpio. Stable. Sagittarius and the 11th house. Nice. Very career. And again, with Sagittarius in the 11th house, Jupiter's energy. Truthfulness, stability, expansion. Okay. Aquarius as well. Let's get some alphabets for your person. Okay, we have T, L. Are you marrying me? Because T is my initial. X. Oh my god, X. Yeah, could be your X. Z, Q, O, M, A, F, and B. Okay, so thank you, group number twos. This is what I have for you. I hope you really enjoyed this reading. If you did, please do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. And I will see you soon. Bye. Hey there, my dear group number threes. Welcome to your reading. Thank you so much for being here and for choosing this reading. Without further ado, let's get into your reading, okay? Group three's universe. How will they mute? Oh my god, mute. How will they recognize their future spouse? How will they recognize their future spouse? How will my group threes realize and recognize that the person is their future spouse? Okay, I'm being called to actually do this animal oracle first, get some archetypes. I don't know, let's see. That was a bad shuffle. Let's see. How will my group trees realize their futures? Okay. Let's go one by one, okay? We have the card number. Excuse me guys, I'm about to sneeze. Oh no. Oh my god. Okay. So we have the card number 55, Snake Spirit, time to heal. One thing that I'm getting from this card, because we also have 55, which is a master number, and if you add it, it sums up to 10, which is the number of ending and the wheel of fortune. What I'm really getting is you will go into a massive period, or you will face a massive period of ego death and old identity shedding before you meet this person. I'm going to give you my own example, okay? So that you get the idea of the kind of identity shedding I'm talking about. I was the opposite of a spiritual person, okay? Not religious, spiritual person. I used to lie a lot, and the so called sins that people call, although I was a kid at that time, I don't know, 12, 13, still, I did some religiously unforgivable stuff, but at least in Hinduism it is forgiven because, we are kids, whatever. What I'm trying to say is, I was the opposite of who I am right now. I did not have self control. I was a very aggressive person, very violent, and I was also verbally very abusive in the sense that I used a lot of cuss words. That this isn't a judging place for anyone, but I also used to, I basically was an omnivore, not even a carnivore, where I was like, I also eat meat, also vegetable. No, I was a through and through meat eater. I ate, like, I needed chicken, fish, or some kind of meat or animal source. Excuse me. Bear with me with my cough, okay? I'm just going through it. Animal source all three times of the day, breakfast, lunch, dinner, things like that. I used to get into whatever, you get the picture. And then after I visited Amarnath, okay, after my Amarnath yatra, I transformed completely. My dark night of the soul started way before it, but the oh my god, I'm so sorry. The Amarnath Yatra was the peak turning point in my spiritual life. I left non veg, I have become a full vegetarian. I have also become highly religious. I now read Puranas, Vedas out of curiosity and my ick for philosophical things. I'm more spiritual than religious, okay? So you see how it goes, okay? It's like I was an atheist, but now I am a theist. But actually, I am an atheist now. Before I was, you get the picture, okay? You get the picture. So that is the kind of shedding I am talking about. That you were orange yesterday, but you are now an apple. Oh my god, my cough. I'm so sorry. Um, Let me have some water. Okay, yeah. So like that kind of a thing. You were an animal yesterday, you are a human now, or you were a raccoon yesterday and now you are a dinosaur or a megalodon, or I don't know. Okay, that is the time period where you will actually meet your future spouse, because I deeply feel intuitively that it is very necessary for you to reach this place, because if you are in spirituality, you will know that things are not set in stone, in the sense like they are not dated the way linear dates work for us. It's more of a frequency thing, okay, like the radio. So you have to be in this radio frequency of the snake spirit to tune into your future spouse, or your future spouse to tune into yours. Okay, let's go. Oh my god, we have master numbers coming out. We have the snake spirit. Then we have the horse spirit. Oh my god. Freedom is yours. Yeah. Guys, Something about me as well, again, my story. I wasn't a free person. Like, okay, enough about my stories, but you must need, oh my god, I cannot speak. You need to reach a place where you are your own sovereign. You command your own life. You are the sole authority. Okay? My example, let's say, patriarchy, an orthodox patriarchal Indian family. Okay? The life of women in my family were ruled by the men. My father told me what to wear, what not to wear, what to eat, blah blah blah. You get the point. I now dictate my own life. I now hold the sole ownership and authority over me and my life. I wear what I want to wear. I eat what I want to eat. I go wherever the hell I want to go. That is the spirit. And because it is a horse and I see horses as such gentle spirits, it is not going to be a rebellious thing like me. I am a Mars dominant person, so my freedom is more rebellious in nature, whereas your couldn't be. Okay, or your might not be such a rebellious outburst. But I feel that is where your life is really taking you, where you shed your old identity, you break the chains away, you end the generational trauma, the pattern that has been going on in your family. And that is when you will meet your future spouse, because your future spouse is meant and destined to support you into your new life, and not to give into the more controlling patriarchal or such kind of life. Your future spouse is someone who will pour into and support your freedom, not cause you subtle compliance or conditionings to patriarchy or to society in subtle compliant ways. No, you are meant to reign your own kingdom, your own empire, and your future spouse is your divine counterpart in that. They are not here to tell you what you can and can do. If you are a woman, your husband is not going to tell you whether or not you can visit your family, you can do job. Your husband is not going to say, oh, you should stay at home to cook, clean, and take care of children. Or, you are a woman, you should be cooking, cleaning. I should only be earning. Why should I be helping? No. Your husband is here to support your highest version of life. Claim it with me. Your husband, your future spouse, is here to support your highest version of life. And any man that does not support you but degrade your life is not your future spouse. Just have it there. Like, have it. Oh, guys, I'm not kidding. Like, you did see, like, it felt the bunch. Oh my God, we have the number 44, Panther Spirit. Like, what did I say? I'm sorry. It's I don't know, 2 a.m., 3 a.m. What did I say? Bro, I'm not kidding. Okay, I don't kid, guys. I don't kid. Like, when I sit on this table and I do my voodoo witchy thing, I don't kid. I don't kid. I hope you know that I don't kid, babe. Like, no kidding. Look at it. What does it say? Reclaim your damn freaking power. You are your own sovereign, babe. I'm gonna read it from the guidebook for you. So we have the number 44, another master number. I don't know why I'm coughing so much. I have had cough for like past 15 freaking days now, 20 days. Panther spirit, reclaim your power. It takes courage to face challenges, and right now, the Panther spirit is here to say that you are braver than you think. Now is the time to take a risk and step into a different aspect of your being. Speak as you have never spoken before. Act as you have always dreamed you might have the courage to act. Love fearlessly and fully, and expect to feel the adrenaline rush as you are initiated into a new, braver, bolder, and sovereign self. Panther Spirit says the time for dreaming about what you want to do is giving way to that first courageous act toward reclaiming your panther spirit and power. Your new identity may feel strange at first, but you have what it takes, and your soul wants this. Be bold. This is almost giving me magician energy. Sorry, guys, for my coughing so much. Should I stop? I might actually stop and cut the video and record it sometime else, but I want to finish this message. Are you feeling shaky because you have made a bold move and have not yet seen confirmation that everything is going to work out? Or is fear holding you back? Are you afraid to act until all risk of failure has been removed? The moment when there is no risk whatsoever will never come. So follow the urging of your panther spirit within and look your fear in the freaking eye. Have you ever heard the famous line? The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Stare down at your fear and it will retreat and make way for your courage to fill you head to toe. Perhaps you are afraid you can't trust the power that is rising in you, and you fear the qualities you will find within when you look deeply at why you resist the challenge before you. Every part of you, no matter how dark it may seem, has a light quality. So be bold and face it. Own the light and make peace with your shadow. Spirit trusts you, so be brave and trust yourself. Guys, I'm cutting the video here right now because I won't be doing any justice to you. I really want to give my best to you, and right now I don't feel I can, keep going on further with my cough. Okay, so I will try again at a better time. Okay, so like don't click off the video. I'm probably gonna add the video. So yeah, there's that. Okay, so guys, I'm continuing the next day. Picking up right where we left. Okay, I now understand. I first want to start. I now understand why we got six of these oracle cards. These are to first represent you, okay? These are your energies. And now, the next, we will talk about the energies your person will be carrying. So, you now know what energy you will be carrying. That soil, what energy you will be carrying, and the frequency you will be in, the kind of mindset, the kind of energy you will be embodying. So now let's see your person. Let's start from the bottom. Wait. And funny how you got all the master numbers. Oh, damn. This is weird, keeping the mouse aside the snake. Oh, some of you could be born in the snake year in Chinese astrology, and your person could be a mouse year person. Okay, tend to the small things, where I also feel by the time you meet your person, you will be more into the Piscean and Neptunian energy of spirituality and talking about the cosmos and the universe, whereas your person will remain materialistic, not in the sense where they discard you, but it is needed as a balance. Okay, it is needed as a balance where, oh my god, you both are looking at each other. Yeah, it is needed as a balance to stay grounded. You are expanding. I did mention to you, right, that your person is going to support you and not really suppress you. So you will be expanding above the cosmos. Imagine this, like, I have this thing for imagining things, okay, like young Sheldon does, or whenever there is something, I imagine the numbers floating and the entire cosmos in front of me. So imagine like that. You are expanding into the universe. But if there was nothing to tether you to the ground, to the earth, you will be lost in the cosmos. So your person almost has this grounding energy, and your husband grounds you in that way. He keeps your roots and foot on the ground, so that you don't lose your balance, you don't drift apart entirely in the cosmos. Okay, that is the energy between you guys. Now let's talk about your person. Tend to the small things. They are very detail oriented. They might be Mercury, especially Virgo dominant. Okay. It would even make sense if you are a Pisces and your person comes out to be a Virgo, because the sister signs the opposite axis to each other. Hmm. Let me see other cards, okay? Miracles are endless, the cow spirit, and then we have the crow spirit. Oh my god, co create with the universe. Um, how do I put it? Let's do it like this. Hmm. Your person will help you co create with the universe more. Let me just channel in your person's energy for a while. I want to sit in your person's energy. There is a mixed energy coming through. The main forefront of your person's energy would be the cow, because I did not keep the cards intentionally that way, but look at how the card is the middle card, and it's the one that is actually above the mouse and crow spirit, which says, you know, cows are the only animals which does not have like a useless body part. Like you can use the entire cow's body and resources for various things. Okay, nothing goes to waste, and that is only done with the cow. So there is this energy coming through where, okay, this is the kind of dynamic I'm seeing between you guys. Your person is the provider, and he provides what is necessary for you to expand more into your cosmic being, if you can understand that. Your person tethers you to this ground. I'm being shown an example of Ramakrishna, Paramahansa Ramakrishna, and his wife. Okay, his wife kept the home going on when Ramakrishna was, meditating and his spiritual journey, etc. And same is going to be with your spouse, with your person. They will be the provider in this connection. They will provide what you need, and they will help you co-create. I'm really getting the dynamic between you guys more than your person's actual, um, you know, qualities or appearance. We might find something in the tarot, okay, and we also have another oracle to pearl. So don't worry. But yeah, I only see that your person is here to support you into your cosmic journey. Like, if you, let's say, you decide to go to the mountains to meditate for a week, who will take care of the kids? Who will cook? Your person will. They're like, you go pursue what you want. They will be very supportive of you in nature. They will be like, you go, I will take care of it. You do what you want to do and what you're meant to do. I will support it. I will give my best to you. They will not hold you back, and they will give their all to support you. Universe, my pile 3, how will they recognize their future spouse? Tell me something about their future spouse. How will they recognize their future spouse? Okay, that flipped in reverse. We have the Ten of Swords in reverse. They are very grounded. Like, guys, I'm not kidding. You saw the cards fall out yourself. Like, we have the Ten of Swords and the Knight of Swords energy. You know when it's upright, it is such a destabling energy. It is such a mental fuss energy. Lack of clarity, absence of mental strength. But it's in reverse, meaning that your person is actually very grounded. They possess mental strength, great resilience within. They will be the mountain or the floor or the ground you need to stand upon and reach your heights. Don't go be like, oh, I don't need a ground, babe. Every single plant needs a ground. Your person will keep in intact your roots, and when the roots are strong, the roots are intact, the roots are healthy, the plant or the tree grows exponentially. Nothing stops it. So, one thing about your person is that they won't be a rash person. They won't be a person who takes unthought or rash decisions which are imprudent in nature. No, they will not do that. Okay, they're very thoughtful. Something more. The Queen of Pentacles. You will live like a queen. Oh my god, strength. Thank you, universe. I want two more. You will live like a queen with this person. Again, it is very weird. The reason I'm like, it feels awkward to me, or let's say weird or indifferent, is because the previous two piles, they specifically, like pile 1 specifically had what they will see in their future spouse. Pile 2 specifically had who they will be. But yours is the kind of connection you will share. And I don't like, yeah, like, I'm not really I explained your energy, but when it comes to your future spouse, the spirits are showing me the nature of your connection more than the person. Ace of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. Again, the only thing, Hierophant, the only thing I can draw from these cards is how supporting your person will be. Financial support, whatever kind of support you need. And look at the Queen of Pentacles walk. She walks as if she owns the freaking world. She owns the ground. She carries the strength behind her and in her. She walks, oh my god, and see the cosmos behind. She walks as if she knows the universe has her back. And You will walk in a way where you know that your person has your back. Your person will be, oh my god, I'm just repeating words. I'm just going in circles. I don't like it, but that is all that I'm getting. No matter how many cards I pull, that is all I am getting. That you are meant to achieve big. This is like behind every successful woman is her husband, or a successful, or oh my god, behind every successful woman is a man, a supporting husband, a supporting father, whatever that is. Okay, and it's not like you depend on your person's support, but it's like your person adds on to your life rather than suppress you and take away your freedom or life. You will actually feel better after marrying and not miserable. Tell me now, please tell me about my group 3's future spouse specifically. Specifically their spouse. Oh my god. Oh, maybe cycles, fate, karma, something ending, something beginning. This could even be a past person because we do have Ten of Swords here and the cycles coming out, and the way, like, I just used the word cycles while I was speaking, like, I'm going in cycles. So it could be something from your past, a person coming back, evolving more, supporting you more. If not, yeah, it's a fated connection, commitment. Your person is a ride or die person, and I feel when they commit to something, they they honor the commitment because they know the value behind it. They might be slow to make decisions, not because they are indecisive, but because they know the value of one strong decision. So when they choose to commit, when they decide to commit, they will hold on to it and not give up. Oh my god, they'll be back. Guys, I'm not making these cards up. I'm not like pulling them aside or planning, but do you see? This may be a past person that will come back and give you the commitment. Maybe they were not this provider when you guys met. They were not who they were. They were not being vulnerable and intimate with you. They had their own wounds and stuff, and so, like, there were challenges, and so you guys broke apart and you had to, find your way back. If they were a gold digger, no. But I hear, if it's from a past, they could be someone who took a lot from you. Okay, like, they were the ones taking from you. You were always the giver, and because of the disbalances that happened in between you guys, the connection, it fell off, etc. Makes sense why we have such a balancing dynamic where you are on the receiving end and they are on the giving end. You are more on the divine feminine side and they are the masculine. I'm sorry if this isn't like, no, I'm actually not sorry. This is what came through. Like, this is what fucking came through. I don't make the cards up, guys. So this is what really came through the spirit. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Oh, actually, no. I have dice. Let's roll the dice. We have Cancer. I picked Cancer from cow, and we have 12. Oh my god, 12th house Pisces. I knew it. Let me roll once again. We have 2 Taurus Leo, or Leo in the second house. That means Gemini rising. Oh my god, Gemini with the number 5. Leo was the previous zodiac, and then we have Gemini coming out. Gemini in the 5th house as well. Okay, let's get some initial. This could be yours or theirs. Let's see, we have Q, Z, Y, W, J, U, P, X. Those are odd set of, like, letters, but it doesn't. Not everything has to resonate with everyone. Okay, so take what resonates, and I'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much. Bye. Hey there, my group number fours. Welcome to your reading. Thank you so much for being here. So, we're gonna look into how you will recognize your future spouse. Let me just shuffle the decks nicely and get it ready for you, okay? Thick decks are a bit difficult to shuffle for my teeny tiny hands. Okay, let's see. And I am suffering from cough for a bit, so pile 2 had some turbulences as well. So please ignore any coughings. Okay. Pile 4s, universe. Pile 4s. Okay. I need to shuffle this deck as well. Let's go. Oh, I can hear the crows cawing. I wonder if you're Saturn dominant. Recognize your future spouse. Anyways, how will my group fours recognize their future spouse? Okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, so many aces, the Three of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. Oh my god! This is such a sweet and cute love story. We have the Magician, the Five of Wands, the Strength at the bottom, the Emperor at the top. Okay. What I really see for you guys, and this will resonate with only a few of you, not everyone, because this is going to be very specific. This is going to be a workplace romance, in the sense that you guys will meet at your workplace, okay? And with the Page of Cups being here clearly, this is a friends to lovers kind of situation, okay? But let's talk about how you will realize it. We are going to look into some life patterns, kind of energies and frequencies you will embody. So for you, you would have really entered a new phase of your life with the Wheel of Fortune. Either you would have shifted your job at the time, or you would have become stable at your life, at your place, at your position. It's like finally owning a house, or finally, how to say, it is stable, you know. It is like a routine. When your life sets at a routine, when your nervous system calms down, and when you feel at ease with your life and you're not rushing. For example, in our 20s, everyone is rushing towards making their career and running towards money, finding stability, whatever that is. You will be at a place where you are at peace with at least where you are. Like, okay, I have secured a job, I have a home, I have a regular source of income, and I'm happy with my life. Like, it's giving me not boring but regular life, okay? A regular life. It is stable, it feels permanent, as if you have found your ground, okay? You have found your everyday routine, you have found stability. It's either that or you have shifted into a much more stable situation work wise. Because, hey, let's accept it, okay? We only think about marriage after we have settled down, our profession, our finances, etc. That is where I see the Ace of Wands and Pentacles being there. You being attracted to someone, you will feel an instant attraction to your person's looks, the way they carry themselves, and just attraction in general. And it will be the same towards you, but not like, okay, so here's how you will be, okay? You will have like, oh my god, he's so handsome, like the crush energy, okay? You will have a crush on them, you will be attracted to them in that way, but they will also reciprocate the energy, but in a different form, in a more pentacle form. That is, I don't know, I guess this even could be a past life connection, because you are attracted to them at first sight. They will be too, but they will see a wife or a husband in you. They won't see like, oh, like this girl is cute, she's really pretty, and we could date, she could be my girlfriend, or we could be in a relationship. No, they see you as someone who is marriage material, and that is not an insult. It's like they can build something with you. You possess the ability to build something with you. You are carrying yourself in such a composed way where your person will kind of putting you on a pedestal, if I'm being honest, in the beginning, but it's not anything they're imagining or projecting, but they're just like, oh my god, she's like a doll, she's a Barbie, and I'm this is your person. Okay, they see you as someone who is the Queen of Pentacles. You carry yourself in a composed way. You are stable, you are patient, you are slow, and because you are not rushing towards anything, or even in your life, even when you walk, you're not rushing, you don't give off a rushed energy. They can sense your stability. So when they sense stability in you, they start to feel drawn towards you. And I would say your person will be attracted to you in a more committed way than you are, because it's physical and sexual attraction for you, but for them it's a committal attraction, if you understand what I mean. Like, you are sexually and physically drawn to them initially, but they're drawn to you as their own life partner. You get what I mean, right? They see the qualities of you, and that is what you should be seeing as well. Like, they see you so patient, so mature, so like you're able to handle emotional chaos and chaos in general. You're the way you handle certain things, they're drawn to that, and they will fall in love not with your looks, not with your hair, your body, but with your nature, your qualities, your abilities and talents. And boy, oh boy, that is what carries the marriage forward. Okay, not the looks. The looks go away, the sexuality go away, everything fades away, but the nature does not fade away. And so it's not going to be where you're like, oh my god, I like it. I'm sorry for making that sound. Let me have a sip of my tea. It's not like you both will get into a relationship now. Hence, we have the Three of Pentacles and Page of Cups. It's a slow burn, but I really like it for you because you deserve a slow and stable connection, a slow burning love which is permanent, not an intense boom and then everything fizzles out. No, like, the natural honeymoon where usually 95% people are like, oh my god, the spark of love, boom, and then as the time goes it fizzles out. That is not your case. It's slow, steady, and stable. So I see you guys working on projects together, and as you form a deeper friendship, the friendship leads to relationship, if you know what I mean. Okay, so that's that. Let me pull some oracle. How will my group foes realize and recognize their future spouse? I know, not the right time. Get me more caution. Oh, I can hear some of you like, oh my god, am I meeting them right now? No, 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 no. No, this is later. This is later in life. Like, think 25, 28. It's not now. It's not now, okay? Honeymoon. Honeymoon phase, attending someone's wedding. You might meet them at someone else's wedding where you guys, like, oh, let's work together. Oh, let's have a business proposal. I don't know. Let me just pull out all the cards and then read it for you. Let's go. And yes. Oh, yes. Universe. Oh, so they are meeting. Like, are they meeting in someone's wedding? Intuition and health. Right now, because okay, I sense desperation from people. Okay, right now you're like, am I meeting them? Am I meeting them? No, you are not meeting them right now. It's not anytime soon. You still need to work on yourself. You still need to get your life together, get your ish together. But your intuition is coming through to kind of warn you on your health that you need to take care of yourself more. Fix your sleep cycle, calm your nervous freaking system down, and just cut out toxic people because something is taking a great toll on your health. And if your intuition is using a future spouse reading to even give you that freaking advice, it's intense. You might be, let's say, you might be having hair falls, or you see yourself in the mirror and you see yourself becoming dull. You cannot recognize yourself. You're like, oh my god, what has happened to my hair, my face? I look so dull. You're not taking care of yourself. You need to take care of yourself. And I also see with the let go that currently right now you're healing with something, maybe a past connection or whatever. With the honeymoon, the universe is assuring you that your this stable dream connection is it for you. It is fated, it is destined. But you will never reach this place if you keep holding on to the past. If you don't make room for the new can't enter. Like, if I don't move this plant, let's say this, like, let me, just a second. My tea is here, okay? If I don't move my tea from here, I cannot keep my money plant. You get what I mean? Like, you need to throw off things you don't know and things, sorry, you don't need, and things that do not serve you anymore. Okay? Don't worry. I'm being shown someone wondering, looking at someone else's wedding and going, oh, I wish I had. You will have better than that. Okay, so just have faith, work on yourself. Oh, I forgot to tell you. The reason I exclaimed is because I actually had a false start with your reading. Like, I started it before, I spoke for 10 minutes, and then I really wasn't connecting. And so I had spirits were like, oh, restart again. But just I did not cut the video, okay? So it's still continuing. I will edit the false start part. But the crows, like, yeah, the crows are there every day, but they were, cawing in my balcony. I'm like, why are the crows acting this way? Like, usually I hear the sparrows and not the crows, okay? But as soon as I started your reading, the crows were like caw 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 caw. So, and crows are satins kind of thing. You might be a Vampire Diaries fan as well, but you could be an Aries Aquarius as well. So that is why I exclaimed the crow spirit. Then we have the panther spirit, the elephant, and the whale. With the co-create with spirit. What's up, Tommy? That's just my owner's dog looking at me. I don't know why animals are acting this way. Tommy is staring at me from a balcony. I wish I could show him. Okay. With the co-create with the spirit, you will be in a much more flowing, again, like I said, at ease. When do we start flowing with the universe? When do we start being in the flow? When we have surrendered, when we have made peace with our past, present, and future, and we are like, okay, like, Bhagwan Bharose, like, yeah, I've given up to God, or maybe I've just accepted that I cannot change the past, but I do have control of my present. And you're not so focused on your past or your future, but you are putting your best foot forward in your present, because you're like, I can't change the past, I can only learn from it, and I can freaking know the future. Nobody knows the future, not even me. These are just divination tools, etc. To be honest, like, nobody knows the future. Okay, higher self does, but that's different thing. But yeah, you get what I mean. Okay. Oh my god, sorry. That is the energy that I'm getting with the crow spirit, that you will be in. Oh my god, 17, 8, Saturn, heavy Saturn influence. Capricorn, Aquarius, yeah. Then we have the Panther Spirit, reclaim your power and learn. guys, I'm exclaiming a lot, I know, but oh my god, I swear, I promise. I'm a Saturn dominant person, so I don't lie. I promise. When I pulled out the elephant spirit, I only saw the elephant. I don't know the message that was there. Learn from the past. Like, learn from the freaking past. And then we have the whale spirit with the trust, the great mystery. This goes with the co-creation, where you are just in the flow, and that is when your person arrives. Now, I want to talk about the panther spirit, which reclaim your power. You have reclaimed your power not in a loud, intense, fiery sense, but because you no longer allow your past, your mind, your coping mechanisms, your toxic habits to control you, and now you control them in turn. Like, you are not being controlled by the past, but you are controlling the trajectory of your life. You are in control of your desires, what you want. You don't overthink anymore, or you don't allow someone else to disrupt your peace. That is the power I'm talking about for you, where you have deeply at an inner level mastered your own emotions, and that is the biggest mastery of all. A person who has mastered himself is the biggest master and the winner of life than a person who has mastered, I don't know, whatever shit. Okay. Oh, sorry. Maybe this might help, but long story short, I had a history in this channel. It was named something else, like my name. It was Tarot with Trisha, and I was trying to be sweet like other big tarot readers, and I was trying to talk like, oh my god, guys, you are having this. Oh my god! And now I'm at my most authentic self, and I'm letting my sass come out unhinged and unfiltered. Okay. So let me read the 44 for, oh no, what did, yeah, 44. Huh. Which one did I say? Oh, elephant, yeah. Okay. Elephant. Okay, the reading might get too long, but anyways, hey, it helped someone. Have you heard the elephant story, the baby elephant story, the elephant with the rope? So it might help you. It is a psychological example, but it applies to every single one of us. So, when a baby elephant is born, his legs are tied with the rope and he's kept close or caged to the master. Okay, so growing up, the elephant thought that if he has the ropes around his legs, he cannot move because the ropes are tighter, bigger, and stronger than him. And even if there is no rope, the elephant still does not leave because the elephant has grown up believing that the master, the person who took care of him or whatever that was, is more powerful and stronger than him. But as we all know, that the elephants are some of the most strongest and powerful creatures, animals to walk this planet. Like if an elephant tries, or not tries, if an elephant decides to stomp on me just with his one leg, like stomp, I'm done. I'm in hell, bro. Like, bro, I'm in hell. Like, no, an elephant can literally kill four people in a single second because it has four legs. Stomping four, like, you get what I mean, and maybe a fifth with the trunk. Oh, this is getting violent. YouTube, I'm not encouraging violence. I'm just explaining what an elephant can do. But oh my God, whale is one of the largest animals as well. Huh, damn. Okay, so this story will help you. So you might have grown with this limiting belief that, oh my God, these are my limits. People might have told you, babe, this is your rope, and you're not stronger than that. That is you. You were the baby elephant people conditioned to be roped, to be held back. They told you that you can do ABCDXYZ, and you believed it, and so now you think other people hold greater power over you than you what did I say? That basic you are the elephant, and you still think after becoming this big elephant that the rope is stronger than you, but it's not. Like, you can literally kick off the rope and also stomp on the owner. Oh my God, I had strong deja vu, but whatever. Stomp on the owner if you want, but you won't because you're sweet. But you can still break the chains. You have the power to break the chain. Oh my God, magician makes freaking sense. You have the power to break the chains that you think are holding you back. It's the Eight of Swords energy. Okay. Well, let's read the elephant spirit. I'm gonna walk and read, okay? Learn from the past. Oracle message. Although we often wish we could leave the past behind, Elephant Spirit reminds us that memory matters. We must respect the wisdom of the elders who hand down to us traditions they have shaped to express our connection to each other and respect for the community. What has come before informs what we are experiencing today, and we must never forget our legacy of strength and dignity. Elephant Spirit appears with the message that we are to acknowledge that which came before and learn from it. All of us are memory based creatures, and we must revisit the past to understand where we are and where we are going. The stories of events you experienced, the stories in our collective memory, and the stories of relationships you have had can be told many ways. What story will you tell? Elephant Spirit is here to encourage you to make it one that sits in that stirs in you a sense of power and dignity. For you have honored yourself by choosing to learn from the past. Spirit rejoices at your willingness to learn and grow. Protection message. Are you feeling uncomfortable with a tradition, custom, or familiar behavior that no longer fits who you are? Do you wish the past could be erased so it could no longer cause you a moment's pain? Elephant Spirit is here to encourage you to write a different story and alter the traditions in ways that acknowledge that we all evolve, for transformation is our nature. Elephant Spirit calls you to not be selective in your memory because ignoring the good or the bad will prevent you from growing your wisdom and strength. Build on the best of the past, learn from the worst, and walk into the future with dignity, accompanied by Elephant Spirit, who remembers the truth and honors your strength and wisdom. Thank you so much for being here, Group Fours. I really hope this reading helped. And please do not forget to like, share, subscribe. Oh my god, no. No. No, I did with the pile 3 as well. Let's roll the dice. Libra with 5, Leo. Pisces on the 8th house, Scorpio. And then we have 8 again. I'm going to roll it again. Leo came again. We have 4, Cancer, Leo. Pisces again. Okay. Let's get some initials. Okay, I'm gonna chase and allow. Okay. We have Q, P. You would not believe the amount of time the Q has come out. Like, who has Q on their names? Like, yeah, you could have. Like Q from Kitty XO. Q, P, I, X, F, W, B, G, J, V, A, L, M, S, K, and U. Okay, so bye guys. Love you.
Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you, beloved. May Gaia's love wrap around you like a warm wind, and may your path ahead be guided by truth, tenderness, and trust. Until next time, keep listening to the whispers of your soul. Keep following your soul. Trust, faith, and be blessed. All of my highest vibrations to you. Thank you so much.